What's going on, guys? Eric Allen, owner of Top Rated MMA. Hey, on episode 20 of the Top Rated MMA show, I had the privilege of speaking with Freddy Rodriguez, who's the new VP of Events and Promotions for Legends of the Cage. They have so much going on in 2018. Check it out.
The layers all exposed. Decaying has grown. When the cracks are determined to show us inside, they sell us another Messiah, broadcasting lies in.
Thank you so much, Freddie, for jumping on, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, hey, Brian from Legend of the Cage, I've been working with him lately. He asked me to reach out to you. Really cool. So you just took over, or maybe you've been in the role longer than I know, but you took over VP of Event Promotions for Legend of the Cage, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been with the Danger Zone, which was Dan Severn's mixed martial arts organization, for about 20 years.
Wow. Okay.
He put his career, when his career was over, then we started running the Danger Zone again. But I've been doing this for about 20 years.
Wow. Okay, man, that's awesome. That's awesome. And there's so much stuff going on with Legend of the Cage this year, man. It's like, can you? I mean, I know that there's like a promotion, a documentary. Can you go into maybe some details of what's going on this year for Legend of the Cage?
Sure, absolutely. We've got, we're going to have a fight show coming up really soon. There'll be an announcement soon about our first Legends of the Cage mixed martial arts event.
Awesome.
We do have a documentary and movies in the works as well. Probably more than one of each.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
A lot of people have reached out to us to do something with them in the last few weeks. We're about to take a trip to LA. It's going to be a really great announcement, hopefully, after we have our meeting.
Sweet.
We're actually going to go watch Bellator the night before our meeting as well.
Okay.
So I'm excited. The main event of that card, January 20th, is Chael Sonnen versus Rampage Jackson.
Yeah.
Who actually both got their start in the Danger Zone with me.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah. So we've got so much going on. The documentary is going to start when we start promoting the events and what we do as far as what makes us different than everybody else. We're going to have two different sections, basically, Future Legends and the Legends.
Okay.
We'll have some people who are working their way up in mixed martial arts, and then we'll have some fights with some of the mixed martial arts legends and household names that everybody knows.
Gotcha.
I know Ian Freeman has left a few videos on our wall asking for someone to fight. I'd love to bring Ian in and have him on our card for sure.
Yeah.
So much going on with Legends of the Cage. Brian Moore is a social media fanatic.
Yeah.
And it's great he's out there doing his thing. He's reached out to a bunch of legends, and all the legends are coming in, and we've got a lot of things coming up.
Man, that's exciting. And speaking of that fight, who do you have maybe taking that Rampage or Sonnen taking that win?
You know, it's hard for me to bet against Chael. I bet against him in the first Anderson fight and learned my lesson.
Sure.
Rampage, if you stand up with Rampage, you know, you're going to have some problems. But I think that Chael's wrestling will just overcome that.
Yeah.
And you know, it'll turn into a Chael fight where he just beats you on the ground till you either tap out or decide to give up the neck.
Right? Yeah, for
It's
sure.
a little easier to do that than it is to play video games. I know Rampage likes to play on Twitch a lot, so maybe Chael will help him out real quick.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys have a brand new website coming. Do you know when that's going to be accessible? I haven't checked today, so maybe it's up and ready. But
no, we have some more tweaking to do. We should have it up in the next couple weeks.
Cool. Okay. Very nice.
I want to make it. We're going to have a spot on there for fighters to be able to register.
Oh,
so
perfect.
We'll have it where they can come in and say, I have all my physicals, all my work, my ID, and they'll be able to compete with Legends of the Cage, as well as some of the legends coming in and letting us know where they are and whether they want to be involved with us or not.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's great. I'm excited to see the new website, man.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Then, how many fighters do you guys have in the Legend of the Cage Hall of Fame, like, right now? So I know that you guys just had inductions.
We did just have inductions. That's a good question. That's more of a Brian Moore question for me. I don't math.
Yeah, sure. Totally. Me either.
Yeah. But we've got some incredible guys. Actually, Jeff Osborne was just inducted. Okay. Jeff Osborne for the Hook and Shoot up in my neck of the woods in Evansville, Indiana.
Yeah.
You know, he's a pioneer of mixed martial arts promotions. The Hook and Shoot had some women's bouts before anybody else did. Gotcha. And they weren't just just let's put 3 girls from the bar in there and see what happens. He had Misha Tate on his card, Tara LaRosa, a bunch of the legends of women's mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
Jeff Osborne was a pioneer in that, and I applaud him for that and congratulate him on getting inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, and so you guys, on your promotion that you're going to run, is it going to be a Pro-Am card or strictly pro card?
It's going to be a Pro-Am card, yeah.
Okay.
That's what it looks like right now. We have so many legends that want to be involved.
Yeah.
That we just got to make sure that that our pocketbook can handle them.
Yeah, for sure.
coming over and fighting for us. But it looks like it's going to be a Pro-Am with one very large main event that we're trying to pull off right now.
Very cool. Very cool. And then, you've trained a ton of fighters, from Dan Severn, and I saw just a lot of other people. Do you have a favorite fighter in mind that you just loved and had great experiences with during training?
Well, I've had a few. My favorite person that I trained is probably Becky Levi.
Okay.
Becky was a pioneer in women's mixed martial arts, even going so far as facing a man in mixed martial arts way back in the day. I know that's going to happen here soon, but Becky did it 20-plus years ago.
Wow.
She originally wanted to be a boxer.
Okay.
She didn't really think about mixed martial arts too much, and she started doing boxing, and at one point was ranked, I believe, number 2 or 3 in the world.
Wow.
We went out to the World Tough Woman Championships a couple of times, and Becky did really well in those as well. She was the consummate professional, and if I said do a jump spinning back kick, even though she was a large heavyweight, she would try to do it. She would do anything you asked. She was very coachable, and she's a great coach too. She's a strength and conditioning coach here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, at Speed's Fitness, and she's probably still, one of my favorite fighters. I've had a couple of other, Dan Severn, of course. It's kind of my claim to fame, I guess.
Sure.
I taught Dan, everybody's going to laugh at this, I taught Dan how to throw a punch.
Okay.
And we did a lot with jiu-jitsu and some submissions. Dan knew how to throw. He could throw punches. It would surprise you to know that Dan won some tough man competitions.
Yeah.
Where he did nothing but box.
Wow.
But he followed one of my cardinal rules in mixed martial arts, and he danced with who brought him. And all the time, anytime he got in trouble, he just reverted back to wrestling. But that's probably what everybody knows me from is training Dan.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Man, I'm super excited about Legend of the Cage and what you guys got coming up this year. Looking forward to working with Brian and getting you guys' links on the website, too. So my shows are pretty short. Freddie, thank you so much for being on the show today. I really appreciate it, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much for checking out the show. Really appreciate it. Please give this video a like, share it, subscribe to the channel. Also check out topratedmma.com. Thank you for the support. Have an awesome day.